Good morning. I'm going to give this presentation in English as we have got a request from the audience to do that in English. So I'm going to talk today about Wi-Fi calling and how to turn every Wi-Fi access point into a base station. I'm not Martin Meller. This is my colleague from Ericsson. I'm Arkadiusz Sitek, and I'm just replacing Martin today on the stage. So Wi-Fi calling. Wi-Fi calling is very much related to what we know as a VoLTE, voice over LTE. And before I start to talk about Wi-Fi calling, I just would like to give you the overview of where we are standing in terms of global deployment of VoLTE, how the market, where the market is today. So this is a snapshot from August 2015. And last month we have had 26 live networks in 15 countries, and we expect this to grow to 50 till end of the year. 30 million subscribers last year, end of the last year, and we expect that it will be 19 million subscribers end of 2015. And there are 150 VoLTE customer devices in the mid of 2015. So you can see that this market has taken off and it's growing, and this is somewhere where majority of network operators is heading into their telephone services. And Ericsson is delivering more than half of this VoLTE networks. And we are also active in the Wi-Fi calling. And what it actually is, Wi-Fi calling, and this is like I like to perceive that as a younger brother of the VoLTE. It's basically the core of the network is the same, just the access changes. And this whole story has started with Apple and T-Mobile United States, when the Apple has implemented Wi-Fi calling standard over the untrusted 3GPP. Untrusted non-3GPP access in the T-Mobile US. It was September 2014, and this capability exists on the iPhones 5 and 6, on the iOS 8 and 9. And the problem with VoLTE, the problem with Wi-Fi calling is always the same. It's like terminals are following much slower than the network development. So now we are seeing that more and more Android devices are Wi-Fi calling capable. It's Samsung, it's Microsoft Lumia, it's HTC, it's LG. What is the key to understand what Wi-Fi calling is? That we all probably are using kind of the Wi-Fi calling stuff like Viber, Skype, WhatsApp, but Wi-Fi calling, what I'm presenting today, is something that you do not require any application on your device. It's natively embedded in the software. So for the end user, it's like transparent. The end user really does not see whether it really uses the Wi-Fi calling or not. There's no need for any app. There is no need to launch any app. It's just user is dialing it's the number, it's choosing the number, and the call is being connected. So the user experience is seamless, and there are a couple of use cases behind that brings the value both to the operator and to the subscribers. I just wanted to show you how it looks like on the Apple device. So you basically can switch it off or on, and you can update your emergency address. This is Wi-Fi. You don't have the location available on the network level. And this is the T-Mobile case. It's just you have this Wi-Fi signal sign that states that, okay, your Wi-Fi calling is available. Use cases. Why operators are bothering about that? Why the subscribers are using this kind of service is like operators do not fully control the indoors coverage. So there are spots in people's home that there is no coverage for proper signal quality. So people are complaining about that they cannot send text, they cannot really call. So Wi-Fi calling solves this problem. There's another strong use case, and this is something that subscribers likes a lot, is that for the Wi-Fi calling, you, as a subscriber of that, you don't pay the roaming costs. It's like all the services are delivered by the home network, not the visited one. So the visited network is just the transferring bits. So there's no means for roaming charging. So it's like the cost is at the home network. And as all services are delivered only by the home network, not by the visited network, it's like you have whenever you roam, whenever you are connected to Wi-Fi, you have your own home services on your mobile phone. Let's say Centrex or PBX if you are the enterprise user. So this is, I think, there are a couple of strong arguments for the Wi-Fi calling. On this slide, I just would like to emphasize that this is surprisingly low level of indoor connectivity satisfaction among the mobile phones user. So it's like around just 40% of the users find the indoor connectivity to be excellent. It's quite low, isn't it? And only 30% find the call quality to be good. So this is exactly the use case where Wi-Fi calling is employed. So by Wi-Fi calling, we are trying to extend the coverage to make the coverage better, coverage of the operator networks for the voice and for the text, to make it better also from the indoors. And on that slide, we don't have the Poland. So that's why I have added also this slide for the presentation. So you just can see this is the rating done in Poland, what is important for the Polish users and how much satisfied they are from the network feature. So what we see is that the highest importance is voice reliability. So your voice call does not drop. You can make a call everywhere. And it's related to the voice coverage. You can see also the satisfaction among Polish users is quite high. That's good, but you can make it even better with a Wi-Fi calling. And I think that this slide is also very much interesting, and this is also another thing that Wi-Fi calling is aiming to target, is that in the year 2009, international Skype to Skype traffic reached the level of international phone traffic. Means that after that year, maybe with some exception of 2011, the number of minutes spent on the Skype to Skype telephone traffic is higher than on the international phone traffic. Why is that? Roaming cost. So with the Wi-Fi calling, you are addressing also this case, in a sense that you basically deliver your service to your subscribers, but they are not going to the Skype. They are not using Wi-Fi. They are using again your network, so the churn is lower. And Wi-Fi calling is something that is happening today. So as I told already, the first one was T-Mobile US, but there are many more that are following T-Mobile US. It's worldwide. It's, as you see, in North America, Asia, Europe, and also Poland. The Plus, Polkomtel has announced the Wi-Fi calling friendly user trial Monday last week. All of you who has the Polkomtel subscription can apply to make the tests. The only thing is that this is not yet the native Wi-Fi calling stuff. You need to install simple app on your device. But anyway, it's kind of the first step to the native one. On the right-hand side, you can see that this is something that this is the value that Wi-Fi calling has brought to the T-Mobile US. So what it's showing is a Net Promoter Score. So Net Promoter Score is a score when you ask the people how much they like the operator and whether they are willing to advise the friend to go to make a subscription in the operator. So you got this Net Promoter Score. So the T-Mobile US people asked the people that subscribers that do not use Wi-Fi calling, only 22% say, yeah, T-Mobile is good, you should use it. But when the T-Mobile Wi-Fi calling user has been asked for that, it has risen to 35. So it's good for the operator because the perception of the user, by the user of the operator, is growing when you have the Wi-Fi calling, when you have a better coverage, when you have this this new service that serves customer better. Today, at T-Mobile US, after 1 year after the launch, there is 7 million registered users. It's more than 10%. T-Mobile US has 59 million users, 32 supported terminals. Net promoter score is up, and Skype calls are down. Skype calls on the T-Mobile US networks are down. So there's a proof that this service is used, and the subscribers are, the churn is lower, the subscribers are making their calls over the Wi-Fi, not using the third-party apps, but the native Wi-Fi calling service. And this is interesting. On the left-hand side, the CEO of T-Mobile said that it's like adding millions of towers to your network in a single day. So basically what he means by that is that you can use every Wi-Fi hotspot that your mobile is able to connect to make the phone call, to make the T-Mobile phone call. And this is Plus. This is all information that are available on the Plus website. So if you are the postpaid subscriber of the Plus, you can enroll. I did it. Hopefully I will get that. I will be able to launch the service and test that. And there's a list of the devices supported. And for you guys who know how strong competition in Poland is that this is how the Plus is using Wi-Fi calling service friendly user trial to fight back the competitors' commercial. So they say that you always have a coverage even if you do not have the 4 networks. It's a national roaming thing used by Play. Now, after the value argumentation of the Wi-Fi calling, I just would like to go a little bit on architecture, how it is being done. So in the 3GPP, there are 2 types of Wi-Fi mobility access types. This is quite old story. It's like back to 2008 when I have first heard about that. So it's a trusted non-3GPP access and untrusted non-3GPP access. The difference is that on the trusted non-3GPP access, the Wi-Fi calling, the Wi-Fi network is being managed by the operator. So the operator is able to control the authentication, encryption on the link. It's normally done using the 802.11x technology and SIM authentication. But trusted non-3GPP access means that basically this Wi-Fi network is being managed, operated, and owned basically by the operator. I mean, it means that you basically cannot use this kind of, you cannot expect that you have this kind of hotspot everywhere. But untrusted non-3GPP access is something that you find everywhere. It's like network, PLNOG network here in this hotel. So it doesn't matter what kind of authentication you are using. It's just you have to attach to this network, and then you can use it for the Wi-Fi calling. And the Wi-Fi calling, the problem with the terminals, and that's why there was a delay in the introduction of that service, is that the terminal for the Wi-Fi calling needs to be able to attach to the untrusted non-3GPP access. What is not a problem. Every our phone is doing that. But it has to establish the IPsec tunnel to the network element marked here as a wireless mobile gateway. In the 3GPP terminology, this is the evolved packet data gateway. So it establishes the IPsec tunnel for the confidentiality integrity on the transmission, and over that tunnel, the signaling with the IMS network is being handled, and the voice traffic is being handled. So the high-level architecture of the solution looks like that. So you forget about the trusted Wi-Fi. I mean, of course it can be used, but Wi-Fi calling is using the untrusted Wi-Fi network. The terminal is establishing the IPsec tunnel with the EPDG, Evolved Packet Data Gateway. And then the traffic is being handled by the S and P gateway at the operator's infrastructure, and also by the IMS that is basically serving as a call control point. It holds the subscription of the subscriber. It provides that authentication, means the AAA policy control. It provides the access selection, whether the call should be terminated on the Wi-Fi or circuit switch access. It makes the CS, so circuit switch breakout and charging. So that's how high level. And basically, what is worth to mention is that this Evolved Packet Core and the IMS elements are just the same for Volta and for the Wi-Fi calling. Just the difference is the type of the access network used. This is not RAN, this is Wi-Fi. And to conclude, Wi-Fi calling is appealing. So again, T-Mobile US, 4 out of 5 Wi-Fi calling users interviewed are very satisfied with the service. They like it. It's transparent. It's save of money for them. So what the people like about that is the extended coverage. It allows you to avoid roaming charges. You don't need to install anything on your mobile. There's a seamless call handover to the Volta network, and you don't have to log in. You just your SIM card is used for the authentication to both to the network. It's used for the authentication to the Wi-Fi calling infrastructure in general, let's say. So yeah, this is how I would like to conclude this presentation. Any questions?
Do we have any questions?